Alright, welcome back, guys. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about something very sensitive that a lot of people are struggling with. And actually, the reason why they're not achieving their fitness goal is just basically of this: you are what you eat. And this one, I don't even know from where to start. But I want to take a good example is that why people are lost when it comes down to diet, when it comes down to food, when it comes down to basically everything that is going inside of your body that is very nutritional. And what I believe is just basically lack of information. You know, when you take an example, when you're going on Netflix and you're looking for like an episode, a movie, or a series, and you're scrolling for like 30, 40 minutes and still don't find any episode. Well, it's the same thing right here. What I mean about that, I mean is that there is so much information out there when it comes down to diet. Keto diet, carnivore diet, vegan, vegetarian, you name it, there is. And I believe that many of you, many of the people that I've been working with, even in today's time, are still don't know what the hell they're doing. They're eating this, that, and they get lost, and their body doesn't really know what is happening to them, and that's pretty much why they're stopping putting in results in their body. We gotta make something very clear, guys. If you want to build muscles, you need to be on a surplus calories. And if you're trying to lose fat and get leaner, you need to be on a deficit caloric. It doesn't necessarily need to be every day. What I mean being on a deficit calorie is probably 4 to 5 times in a week, but you still need to have that refill of glycogen. That means a cheat meal, a day where you gotta relax. But the whole point of what I'm trying to talk about here is that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you're trying to eat carnivore diet, keto diet, you name it. It doesn't really matter because by the end of the day, it's the result of being in a surplus or in a deficit. And yes, the quality of the nutrients do matter a lot. So obviously, if you're eating a keto diet of for 1,700 calories or 2,000 calories, it's gonna be completely different than when you're gonna eat on a vegan diet. And every single nutrition is gonna affect you in a different way. And that's why I always like to use when it comes down to the gym and the personal training and the online coaching is I always start with anybody that comes in towards my direction and want me to help them is with this process of elimination. You gotta take a step back, guys, and really start observing your body because you need to become the doctor. If you don't, you have to be your own doctor. What I mean about the process of elimination is basically seeing what are the nutrients that really work for you. Is it keto? Is it this? Is it that? We really need to do a process of elimination. And it all starts from the simple little things that you do on an everyday. So make a little list about what exactly you are eating on a daily basis that really is actually affecting you. Are you eating a little bit too much of bananas, too much of this? And guys, we need to understand something here. Anything that you overeat of is gonna be bad for you. Even the good things, like even if you drink a lot of water, at a certain point it's gonna be very unhealthy for you. So it really stands the same thing for everything. And me, what I choose is a balanced diet. I'll give you my good example of my personal week, how I go through my personal week. I have 2 days of white meat, 2 days of red meat, and 2 days of fish, and 1 day of vegetarian. This is what I personally do. And most of them, I'm not a big fan of carbs myself because my body processes them very slowly and it kills all of my energy. But that's me. That's not you. But you have to try it out yourself. When I mean carbs, there's tremendous amount of carbs. I'm talking more about pasta, bread, and stuff like that. But if I eat potato, that it really gonna hit me differently. So, guys, in this whole point of having a proper diet, you always have to start with the process of elimination. What really works for you? And that's why the first 2, 3 months of your journey in this fitness in this fitness journey is basically to be observing. What type of workout really works for you? What type of food really works for you? What is the best sleeping schedule that I could have? How can I apply the recovery for my body? So you see, you gotta start learning to discover how your body is functioning in order for you to really start orienting yourself towards the right direction. And I know it gets a little bit tricky sometimes, but if you need a little bit of guidance, you can still book a call with me with the link in the description down below. But guys, you have to understand, if you do not have a plan, if you do not have a structure, and you don't know exactly which direction you're going, you're basically freestyling. And then 5 years in, you're still in the same position and saying, why I still have my belly, why I do have this. Man, I still see people in today's time that even though after 2, 3 years of still going to the gym, they look the same. Bro, if you've been going to the gym for 2, 3 years, you better ask for a refund to the gym. But what I'm trying to say here, if you've been doing the same shit for 2, 3 years and you still don't see anything, that means, brother, you are doing something wrong. You are doing something wrong. And you have to start experimenting. And it's okay to ask for help. God only knows I'm giving you free 30-minute call to help you out and assist you throughout your journey. But does the people really do that? Nah. So, guys, if you really want to start doing this fitness journey and learn to discover yourself, you better start it now. Not to tomorrow, not next week, neither not next year, new me. You have to start now, guys. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, and trust me, when you're gonna start taking care of yourself, your whole life will change. Your confidence level will be different. The way you walk in the room will be different. The way people will perceive you will be different. Man, when I used to be fat, not a lot of people really paid attention to me. I can guarantee you one thing is that when I was fat, some girls would come and say hi to my friends, jump me, and then say hi to my other friend. Like I was very invisible, and I really didn't like it at all. So it really isolated me. And I know how it feels like to be in both ends of the spectrum, being overweight and being anorexic. What I have to tell you here, guys, if you do not want to start tomorrow, you have to do it today. I'm sorry to say, it's showtime, brother. It's showtime. You are missing the most important time of your life. It's your prime time, so you don't want to be wasting your time. Matter of fact, my opinion, I might have to be a rapper one way or another. But this is the whole point of today's video, guys. I really need you to understand that you are what you eat. And I know that it's overwhelming to have that amount of information out there, and you can get lost very quick. But the solution to all of your problems is education. And not having the education is the reason why you are in the position that you are in today. Life is about choices, and you have chosen to be in this place. But guess what? You could also choose to stop being in that place and stop working towards your goals. I hope you really enjoyed this video, guys, and subscribe to the channel, subscribe to and like this video. And I'm all about giving a lot of free value over here because this is what we need. We need to help each other. The world is a bigger place to be keeping things to yourself. Sharing is caring. So make sure you start today and not tomorrow, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.